So, Aramis Tilton's house, the place where Delilah got her immortality. Time to find out the secret and what the hell happened there. Strange thing, the moment I entered the house I couldn't use any of my powers. Some magic barrier that absorbed my magic. Something really dark happened here. The place looked abandoned, like a real shithole. Okay, so I found Aramis Tilton.
There are whales down in the mines!
He was playing the piano and whispering some gibberish. Poor guy lost his mind. I tried to communicate with him, but the moment I opened my mouth, the outsider appeared out of thin air. He gave me some kind of time traveling tool, said I could use it to see what actually happened the night Delilah got her immortality. And it actually worked. I could travel back in time whenever I wanted. I traveled back when the manor was still beautiful, clean and full of life. It was time to find Stilton and discover Delilah's secret. The place was full of guards, so I had to travel back and forth in time so they could not detect me. Bad thing was that in present time the place was full of bloodflies, hounds and nest keepers. Every time I wanted to travel in time I didn't know what will be standing right next to me. I was very careful because if I kill some guard in the past, the present may shift. Good thing the time travel tool had crystal that I used to watch if anyone is standing right next to me in another time. Had to fight off a few hounds, bloodflies and got myself in a garden where Aramis Stilton was standing and waiting for someone. My dead wife started telling me all his secrets and deepest desires. He was afraid that knowing too many of Duke's secrets might get him in danger. So I figured, why don't I let him live and try getting some info about the Duke of Serconos. So I used tranquilizer dart to put him asleep. Had to put asleep every guard in the garden so I could carry Stilton to some safer place. Finally, I found a door combination to a room where the Delilah's secret lays. The room was out of control, paintings shifting in time. I couldn't use the time travel tool any longer. And I heard him, Luca, the Duke of Serconos, telling others that it's time to begin. Chiron Jindosh, Ashworth, the Crown Killer, and Luca Abele, the 4 horsemen of apocalypse, talking about attempting some sort of a ritual. Dark magic, witchcraft, hate that shit, never ends well. It was messed up, they stood in a circle, and in the middle some black mass started growing. There was Delilah's statue in demon form that spread her wings, and the black mass turned into a thing called Delilah. It happened that Delilah literally had no soul. The statue kept it. That's how she's immortal.
Wait, you are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are.
But wait, she actually saw me. Well, didn't saw me, just felt my presence. But how? It was the past, not present. It was like she had as much power as the outsider. I wish I could just stab her right there. The hell, I should have killed her puppets before they gave her immortality. But sadly my time traveling tool didn't work in that room. Well, doesn't matter now. Now I know her secret. Now I know where is her weakness. All I need to do is to find her soul, which hides in the creepy looking statue. And that statue is guarded in Luke's manor. So it's time for Duke to die. I'll do it while I'm still in the past. I'll find a way to dispose of a Duke and steal Delilah's soul. Before I went on that mission, my wife appeared as a ghost, telling me that I can only trap Delilah's soul in the same heart her soul lives. That means I'll have to let go of my wife's soul, same with her voice. It was time for Grand Palace of Duke Luca Abele. But what my wife said was still on my mind. Let her go forever. I didn't know if I could do that without getting myself lost. I wasn't ready. Megan told me about Duke's twin. The person that's supposed to take a bullet for that bastard will be the tool to stop him. I should recognize him easily because he smokes a lot. Like all the time. Probably a stressful job to be something you're not, especially a kind of shit person like Duke Luca Abele. I was already near the mansion when my wife heart started telling everyone little dark secrets.
He still lives with his mother, and hits her when the summer's cold. He spiked the man's ginger beer, took the wallet, and watch. Make sure the guilty ones don't make it back out on the streets. And he always thinks they're guilty. The uniform has opened many doors for him. Some wish they never let him in. He told them he saw the boy take the keys. But the fools believed him.
Or I should say big dark secrets, showed me all their ugliness, their true faces. Why the hell I'm still trying? Everything already turned to shit. Everyone in that mansion was guilty and I was the judge, the Grim Reaper. I felt the need for blood of a guilty. Every man that raped some girl, every woman that poisoned her parents, every fucking body dies today. The society, what a damn joke it is. There's no such thing as humanity anymore. I can admit it, that I have no such thing in me. And that's the only difference that separates me from all those rich assholes. So I fought them all. I felt the power in me. Nobody could stop me. As I said, the Grim Reaper marked by the outsider. Maybe it was his plan all this time. I don't know, I don't really care. I was busy with disgust of those slimy, lying, stealing, raping, murdering, blind as fuck sheep of a society. I killed them all the army of them. Even the servants, as it happens they are no better than the rest. I summoned rats to eat their flesh while they still screaming for pain. I blasted bullets to some ugliest mugs I ever seen. I slashed and slashed my sword through the bodies of a goddamn royal guard. Royal guard my ass, nothing more but dead fucking meat. Arms were flying, blood was covering my face, I couldn't hear prayers those poor soldiers were shouting. I used every power I had, even shape-shifted into a dead body. The soldiers were scared as fuck and that made me happy. I strangled few of them with my bare hands. Even a clockwork robot wasn't able to stop me. That is how much power I had in me. Why hide? Why try to be stealthy if everyone should be the next target? As I said, nobody gets away from Grim Reaper. Suddenly my wife's heart started speaking and I came back to reality. If I'm saving the world, as we call it, I need to leave something to be saved. So I finally saw Luca Bell. Actually it was his double, I saw he was smoking. I should have killed him too, but at the time I was really confused. Killed everyone in sight, and now I was asking for help from Abele's double. I told him that he could be the new Duke if we make people believe that he's the real Luca Bell. He agreed but said about some kind of medallion that Luke carries to prove he's the real Duke. So all I had to do is to take that medallion and sabotage Luke's reign. And here he was, Duke Luke Abele, defending for his life. I could have just slit his throat, but that would be just too good of a judgment for him. So I shot him with a tranquilizer dart and put him to sleep. When he wakes up, he will no longer be the Duke of Serconos. He'll be just a mentally ill-bodied double of Luca. That sounds like a good torture for his pride. So I did it.
Arrest this clown. Seems he's taking his role a little too seriously. Get your hands off me! This moonstruck idiot is lost in a nightmare. Take him away, Captain, and cut his tongue from his head. He'll not sully my name.
Luca Bell is captured and imprisoned, but that felt unsatisfying. I should have cut his every finger, pulled out every teeth, gouged his eyes, and stabbed his guts 1,000,000 times. But something didn't let me. It was my wife's voice, telling me to go find the hidden Delilah's soul. So I listened. It was in some kind of library/crypt. Yeah, I know, sounds weird. Only one robot was guarding it, so I killed it really easy. It was time to release the spirit of Jessamine Colvin, my wife, so I could fit in Delilah's soul in the same heart. She was even asking me to free her from this poison world, trap Delilah's soul and save our daughter Emily.
Save my daughter and release me into nothing.
It was really hard to let her go. Without her voice, without her presence, there's no Corvo. Corvo died long time ago. What's left is only vengeance. Not good, not evil, just existing vengeance. It was heartbreaking to hear that Jessamine don't even care what I do. She only cares about her daughter, she doesn't even see me as a man she loved. I was just a tool for Emily's safety. And she was absolutely right. So I did, I let her go, set her free from this horrible, horrible world, and took Delilah's ugly dark soul into the heart.
Did you think she'd be pleased with what you'd become?
She was taunting me, telling me that my wife wouldn't be pleased to see what I've become. Yep, that's about right, not going to anger me anymore. I'm already cold as stone because there is no me. Time to die, bitch.